Intruder is a 1989 slasher written and directed by Scott Spiegel and produced by Sam Raimi, starring Elizabeth Cox, Renee Estevez, Sam Raimi, and Ted Raimi. Intruder was partially based around Scott Spiegel's experiences working at the real Walnut Lake Market in Michigan. It was also a remake of a Super 8 short film by Spiegel, and the short was a slasher called Night Crew and featured a Halloween-inspired killer. The film had a budget of only $130,000. Intruder was filmed at an empty grocery store, which the crew rented for the film. And the shelves were totally empty and bare, and the crew had to get a company that specialized in damaged goods, and they would deliver over 2 tons of defective merchandise to stock the store. My first time seeing this movie was probably close to 10 years ago, and I was at a bar with a friend of mine, and it was playing on the TV in the back of the bar, and I could not stop watching it, and I'd been wondering for a very long time, what the hell was that movie that took place in this tiny market where everyone is getting messed up in crazy ways? And then I found out almost 10 years later that it was Intruder. And this movie is a freaking gem of the 80s. The special effects are done by Greg Nicotero. His name may sound familiar to you because he worked on a lot of The Walking Dead. So you'll see these amazing special effects that he does, all these great practical effects. One of the things that the marketing did that kind of spoils the movie, so try to stay away from as much information as possible if you're planning on seeing this, is that the marketing in a lot of the trailers, they actually spoil who the killer is. And I found that it was a lot more fun not knowing who it was, so that when the reveal happens, it's kind of a trip. And when you hear the reasoning behind why the killer's doing what they're doing, it's just all logic kind of goes out the window. But that's kind of the fun of this movie. This is super schlocky, super low budget. It has some feeling of Evil Dead, which is totally expected considering Sam Raimi is a producer on this. And the special effects, again, are gnarly. Like, this is a gory freaking movie. The cast is decent. I would say the one standout is Elizabeth Cox. She plays Jennifer, and she's a checkout clerk. And she's a part of the night crew that are being hunted by this killer in the grocery store. Intruder is a super wacky movie. It's so over-the-top gory. There are some really inventive kills in here. There's stuff that I saw where it made my jaw drop, like, damn, they actually did that. Good on you guys. Like, that's pretty dope. And the killer is weird and cheeseball, but fun at the same time. And it's just a fun flick. I would get a group of friends together, watch this, laugh, have a good time.